as well. The Wolf probably wouldn't have been lethal damage anyway, would have taken 3 turret shots, so it says, never mind, we're done here. Out we go. Blabber gets a control to make sure he is safe, as Fudge is 6. This is the timing. This is the gank timing. Alphari should not be 6 in time. Get the big stun. Get the combo off. Here he goes. Pops it. Gets the stun. Big damage in from Blabber. Can they deny level 6? Yes, they can. That is how you coordinate a top dive. But be careful because Santorin's back. But he pulls in Blabber, not Fudge. He auto-attacked the wrong champion. And Fudge may have died otherwise. But
Early on for Renekton with Nidalee. Now as the bottom side is approaching level 6 and you burn a flash on bottom side as well on the side of Team Liquid, then Cloud9 can transition some of their focus. Meanwhile, though, Santorin wants Perkz.
Can he find the way out? Gets to steal the Hecarim ulti, gets dove anyway, and it's gonna just be enough, but he gets the trade kill. Perkz making the best of a bad situation, turning one around.
Yeah, he does get a trade kill. He's going to lose out on a triple stacked wave, though. Jensen, he's going to greet for the turret play. Blabber!
Flash auto, red buff should be enough. He's going to walk at the poor guy. The flash, Blabber, aim it well, aim it well. Nice sidestep by Jensen. Blabber's going to jump in that jungle or in that brush, so I am out. So, first Herald went to the way of Cloud9. First Dragon going to go to them as well. Mid lane's now fighting. Perkz has an Ahri ultimate and just dashes backwards. Has been ignited. Says, well, you know what? Whatever, we're fine. Oh, goes for the Plague. A nice little heal. Alistar, Hex Flash, almost in range, headbutt Pulverize, but right there, Santorin's in. Can he turn it around? So far, no, as Vulcan took the turret. Blabber next, and Perkz has W back up. There is no play for Santorin. The counter gank means nothing, and Cloud9 are up 3-1.
And again, so many objectives for Cloud9. Bottom side is going to be a 2v1, though. Can Sven...
Cleanses, gonna look for the slow, look for the ulti. Eventually wants to flash in reaction to the ultimate, and it's gonna be aimed well! Beautifully done by CoreJJ. Tactical claims the kill.
5-head CoreJJ right there, predicts it. Able to lock him down with the Seraphine ultimate, and the action just don't stop, Freak. Dive again.
Alphari has ulti, so you cannot get below 1/3 or you die to the ultimate unless you kill him in time. So there's the dive, there's the stun. There is absolutely no counterplay. And on the top.
In the early game, C9 drafted very heavily for it on top and bottom side of the map. It's paying off for them.
Shields are gigantic. The AoE crowd control is better than Alistar's, but she's not that same kind of a roamer that a Hex Flash Headbutt Pulverize can bring to the team. It's just not going to do that same kind of stuff. So, you know, Team Liquid hoping the end game can get here, but right now we're just Infinity War, and I mean, right now it's another kill to the top side. Alphari, the ult's not going to matter. Perkz brings it to him instead and says, thanks, buddy. I'll take that execute.
Get Perkz a window. Definitely have to be a bit careful with it because there is pick potential on the side of Team Liquid. All that being said, though, should sustain full control here for Cloud9 for the time being.
From a Cloud Soul if it keeps going this way.
Yeah, they also don't siege exceptionally well, so need to play the side lanes here. You have Renekton, you have Sylas, both with teleport. So push out your side lanes, then contract again towards mid to get this outer done. They do have some setup on Dragon.
Here we go. Fear comes across. Blabber going to find himself a single root in the stun as well. Santorin cannot survive. And Fudge stride breaks 4. Gets a single stun. Charm hits only one champion. And the tower dive comes in for Cloud9. 2 for 0 to start. Cannot quite find the rest. True shot barrage nearly lands thanks to Perkz. But Blabber is still on the hunt. Can he find the skill shots? Not just yet. They're going to take down mid lane outer turret just like they wanted to all along. That was a bit greedy. Yeah. Who cares?
I mean, he's like, I'm Phase Rush Alistar, let's go! He wants the follow. Nobody else wants to greet it, though, because honestly, the time you waste on respawning Soul Point Dragon, you want to kill this Cloud Drake as quick as possible, so next one is going to spawn so you can grab your soul.
You know, in the tune of Mercury. All right. So, Santorin can look for a couple of deep wards and maybe get a steal on the Gromp right now. Team Liquid, they've got to find some kind of macro play now, right? Some kind of way to, I mean, get a pick or navigate around. Fudge can just like steal the Gromp and honestly, okay, yeah, gets a smite, but Santorin,
this is not it.
by waiting for it, gets headbutt pulled, javelin, he's ignited. Hey, look, Perkz is here. Thanks for the kill, buddy. I've got the ult for later. All right, Ahri's on the runaway. Nice. Yeah, get out.
Gromp steal is not the play, Freak. Where you're like, they got to find some type of play. Solo Gromp steal, not worth. That's going to give over Baron to C9.
Perkz is also Hecarim. Just depends on how much he wants to lose his life. Eats a honey fruit, but he's down at 1K. Has to be respectful. No smite available on TL. Vulcan over the wall. It's actually the entire squad going in for the play. Fudge getting a bit low. You cannot stride breaker walls, I am 99% certain, so Fudge is going to lose his life, but, oh, smited to 1 HP. A miss smite, but a kill in the end. Well, Cloud9. Tier 2 is yours, see ya. We'll defend something else down the line. 8,000 now the gold lead on the Cloud9 side. They are well and truly running over this game.
I mean, Jensen doesn't even have teleport. Yeah, so Jensen has to do a full recall to get back here. They get a big chunk on the tower and go for it.
Big Ezreal's going to hit 3 champions. It even tagged Jensen the backhand side, so nicely aimed. Easily able to walk away from Tactical as well. Perkz holding on to the appropriate. Yeah, full Fog of War. No way to lose this one. Good job by Cloud9. You can even save your smite if you want to. Got alternate kills. Every time Centaur went up there, Fudge played far enough back that he wasn't a target. And everywhere else just kept getting farther and farther ahead. Yes, here we go. Will there be a bit of a dive? Perkz is going to be rooted. Is there a turn? Not onto him, though. Mid under fire. Charm does not matter on Alistar. Ults in. Headbutt pull comes across. The Fear. They're going to try to knock down the horse, and they will pick him up. The Charm, the root, a lot of damage coming across, but not enough follow-through. Cloud9 get the 1 for 0 and the turret.
Dive number 1 successful. Rinse and repeat here for Cloud9. Push out all of the waves. Look again. There's no more second.
But it's just the slightly greediest recall to channel after 1 minute. That's all.
Yeah. Fair enough here, though. Cloud9, again, they want to draw Team Liquid out. Jensen is out. He's going to have to use all 3 ult charges and still might die.
Headbutt pulled. Gets the auto attack stun as well. Perkz steals Ariel just to make sure he can't get away. I'm not sure that Zhonya's means anything. It's a 2-minute cooldown, which is probably longer than you need, considering there might be another fight pretty soon. And
we're going to try and start up Baron, look for the engage again, but they don't have to. With the kill there onto Jensen, he won't be around, and the only thing they have to worry about is this little bit early on the Ezreal ult. So,
yep, and you love to see that as Cloud9. You're like, this is like the happiest Ezreal you've ever seen. It's like, okay, it's down. It's absolutely free. Smites at 3,000. Man, he still runs fast. No dive. Back to the base.
They zone him off the mid wave, though. Cloud9 usher up that mid wave, and that's going to be this tower taking a beating. Team Liquid have to make the last stand now.
Charm gonna land, saves Cleanse, headbutt pull hits 3, no re-engage. Uh-oh. Nice pullback there, saving Alistar away from Alphari's engage. And now the re-engage could be enough. Alphari does knock down Vulcan in the end and stays alive. Hecarim dive in the back line, but can't get enough either. A pair of shutdowns go over, and Team Liquid losing only a turret. Get a lot of gold back off that dive. They took control of the bottom river. They pushed down the mid lane wave. They said, okay, this is our chance to set up. But they know they're still down 10,000 gold. They know the items are not closed. Pretty much every member has an extra completed legendary, and that means when Cloud9 walks back into mid, TL, Vision or not, realize, well, they can just bully us off. We can't just take this fight for free, but maybe while you're hitting the dragon, we can try, but Centaur's getting bullied off. This Rend is free, and now with Elder Dragon on, TL took too long to choose to fight. The charm might land, but the one from Jensen won't, and it's not going to matter. Vulcan to the back line. Double kill already for Perkz. Sven's going to throw in Alistar for a bit more. Easy dive comes across, already 4 kills. Alphari left alone. He's going to drop as well. The Bud Light Ace for Cloud9, not a problem. 15,000 gold in a game 1 win. Goes the way of the underdogs you might consider as Cloud9 will take down Team Liquid the first.
Cloud9 heard you were talking about early games, so they slammed down Renekton, Nidalee, Kalista, Alistar, and they steamroll that early game. Big stuff in the opening game of the winner bracket final. Kalista can get a Hurricane, so great health. And so it becomes a very effective execute, even though Tahm Kench can obviously devour tactical. Oftentimes, this duo will actually just go for the kills onto the TK.
Level 2 combo comes in. Summoner Heal burned early for move speed. Is there enough to kill Tactical? A few autos come in, and now in the mid lane, Blabber's here. Jensen's already flashed. Is it enough for a pounce? A flash Q. Not going to be the case just yet, but he's right in front of Centaur. And oh no, Blabber, that was too much. First Team Liquid.
That is jungle. Game, you'll just continue to fall further and further behind. Have to keep those cycling so they keep on upgrading experience for you. And Jensen as well in mid lane, a lot of pressure relieved after the first blood was turned around on Blabber. I will say his flash was still blown. So it's still a flashless Seraphine in mid lane, and Perkz is looking for it.
Flash Crashdown not going to land, but the other half's going to, and that's going to be the full combo. 3v1 Jensen, I'm sorry. Nothing could have been done about that, buddy. And still some decent harassment as Tactical wants to keep stacking. Vulcan only on Hex Flash is no longer nearly as dynamic and can't scare Core JJ as often.
Perkz as well, free roam of mid. He pushes out the wave. This is what happens when you gank for your mid laner, get him ahead in a Sylas matchup where he's got all in pressure. He's level 6 now, so he can steal ultimates, Here's your Nidalee Freak that you're asking for. Fudge gets it, the ultimate in onto Alphari, and Blabber's there.
He's a bit low, 300 HP, puts the ulti down. Does he have enough damage to kill Fudge? Not with a Javelin landing right there. Alphari saves Summoners, did not burn Flash to dodge, and once again, top lane finds itself 1-0 thanks to jungle intervention.
Is this allowed? It looks like it. There's no teleport on Fudge. Alphari did use his ultimate on top side too, so wasn't going to be any intervention. And heal, you're so vulnerable, but coming into this dragon fight, Team Liquid, they keep Alphari on top side. His teleport is ready, his ultimate is ready, so they could make the call to counter this with Cloud9. Seraphine's in a kind of awkward spot though, so I think with that teleport, C9 should get it. Seraphine, you need Seraphine grouped up with the rest of the team.
Point. Either way, it's still TL looking good. The Dragons have been tied up, sure, that's nice. I know you were talking earlier about top lane being kind of low impact because you don't want weak side defeat or anything, but it's also been free farm for Alphari. He's comfortably in a Divine Sunder. He's on his way to his second item. Perk's gonna try for a bit of a steal. Not gonna get this one. Is there a re-engage though? 3v3. Okay, trade of Hecarim, multi-double Fury on the one side. Charm coming across. Not gonna hit much there either. Sentinel buys a bit of time. Everfrost not gonna land. Vulcan getting dangerously low and has no way out. As the kill goes through, Santorin is 2-0.
Either that call from Perks and the C9 members in the river is over-aggressive.
This turret down to 350 health or so. Well done, TL, honestly.
And you kind of see on screen why in Champ Select I was emphasizing Grievous Wounds so much. Yeah, it's really early into the game, and the only Grievous Wounds they have is the Bramble Vest on Fudge, so it's on the Team Liquid members, only very confident.
Probably going to want to see Executioners. I know we talked about it in Champ Select. Kobe, maybe it really should have been first item. Delay the shield bow, but get the healing cut. It's going to be a bigger health difference overall, because whoever you're focusing is when you're going to try to kill. It's one that's going to be being healed up on the other side. Alphari teleports to the bottom lane. We know Baron is up in 2 minutes, but Dragon's up in 20 seconds. That's where the team is going to stack up here. Clever coming down through the river. Looks like a 4-on-5 until Perks TP is joining in now. Big stun on the front side, but CoreJJ could be the target. Jensen low, but Hecarim fears 4. Charm on a 3 as well. Knockup's not going to be a kill, and it's time for the healing to come on in. So guess what? Cloud9 do not have the stats to fight. A Fudge Flash will buy some time. The Dragon's going to spawn, but Santorin will always chase him down. The Flash means nothing as it's time to push down more of the base and take the second Dragon for TL.
So much for dodge and skill. And even without Gangplank there, it's just the Gangplank ultimate. So Seraphine walks up, they get comboed by the Scion. CoreJJ critic Liquid heal cutting on the side of Cloud9. They actually don't go for this bush play onto Alphari. His ultimate is back up here, but look at this establishment from Team Liquid. 3 control warriors in Cloud9's red quadrant of their jungle. So they can freely transition between mid and top side where Alphari is split pushing. Fudge runs through one of the wards, see if they can get to him.
Perks has to flash away, gets a bit of a health, and it's not going to be enough. Alphari solo kills the Cloud9 mid laner, and it's time to do a little bit more now as Fudge is left alone. 1 versus 4, now 5. Who's going to get the kill credit? Tactical claims it for good measure. Out he goes. And again, TL just find the picks.
And counter move here. They see Cloud9 moving for the attempt to pick onto Alphari. They're rewarded with the Baron as well. And as one-sided as game number 1 was, Freak, seems to be the reverse here for grouping up. It's already Chem takes speed plus your Deadmans on Hecarim, so you can find your engages, find your transitions, and he's going for Perks.
All right, finds the charge, a bit of a knockback and a slow. Ulti pretty soon if they need it. They don't, though, so a killing spree now for Tactical, 3-0-3, and a Zeal upgrade for him as well. I love it. I like to see the earlier mid-game spike on the build. Gives him mobility, and now, all right, you took not even a C9
out of their own jungle, and that one is gone.
And there we go. Another turret picked up there, destroyed in the mid lane. Top lane under fire by Jensen. In the meantime, until you have Perks respawning in 5 seconds, there's no defense here in the mid lane. Jensen walks over in 12. It's just a couple seconds, not going to be a problem there. Gold earned, soul popped open, and now time for another turret to be knocked down. Mid inhibitor is already dead, top inhibitor about to be opened up. Santorin going to be CC'd in front of the turret, but that one's going to drop now, and Sven going to be the target, going to be charged at, just barely stays alive with the shield bow, only so big. A killing spree for Alphari, a charm onto the rest of the team. It's time for the cleanup, baby. Everybody's going down, just Blabber left alive as Fudge's Ghost drops as well. Cloud9 may have stomped TL in game 1, but Team Liquid are looking at a 24-minute victory in in game 2. They got somewhere to be, apparently, and it's game 3 with the lead here as they're going to knock down the turrets. The Nexus itself, KDA is not going to be stacked up either, but 24-04, the Nexus will fall. Team Liquid slaughter Cloud9 in game 2.
Whoo, what an answer from Team. Heard top Volibear at all, except for maybe a Dragonsteel attempt or something like that. Perks as well quickly, so it should be traded Scuttle Crabs. Nothing crazy coming out here. Both mid laners should know the side that they can hover to for their junglers as well. Jensen actually doesn't.
Perks can, flash root into knockback is easy. Jensen's gonna get a heal, he's gonna dash, he's gonna flash. Is it gonna be enough? Oh, the turret's gonna trade it back. So at least a kill comes back on Jensen's side. But first blood for Cloud9.
Yep, and that's actually gonna be one of those.
For Alphari.
Yeah, and CoreJJ makes the first support roam towards mid. Perks, remember his offensively blown flash definitely makes it a point of weakness. Can be attacked, but you know, with the Rise, you can play it so much more safely. Easily just sitting back here, even with CoreJJ coming. Oh my God, they get a
flash hook. They know they've got it. What a shot by Jensen sets up the kill as the follow through is there.
Just as I'm saying, he can play it so safe.
Okay, so a Dragon is going to be there, but it's a 600 gold deficit to make up now on the Cloud9 side. 2 flashes were burned for that kill. Now, that is a low price to pay when you have Hex Flash in your support, so it's not going to hurt CoreJJ much, but that can really affect Santorin, who's not going to be fairly helpless as far as engage and escaping. But Alphari, level 6 on a Volibear, can turn off the turret. If Jensen lands any skill shots off Alphari's stun, it's pretty much doomed. Flash E, gonna land for more, but a Hecarim is gonna be there to turn it back around.
Whoa!
Charge in though, and Jensen does it better. Flashes right back out, and this is so chaotic in the mid game.
You cut Sven and Vulcan off, you know, from the rest of the team. It's going to really set up these Kalista Nautilus plays that you look for when they hit level 6.
Okay, Blabber sneaks in the mid-brush, sweeper on the entire way, knows he's not been spotted. There's missing pings on the side, but that's going to be enough to find Tactical. Nothing he could have done about that one. A great hook from the Fog of War. Should not have face-checked that brush, but well done all the same.
With the mythic item completed for this Dragon fight, and I think with the presence on it, early control wards in all the river, yep, Team Liquid get it, no contest.
He down, that's the timing. Udyr's in the river, he dashed, and they said, no, it's not good enough. They're going to let him go with it. He's not going for the turret or anything else. They're finally here waiting for Thresh to show up. Hecarim ult goes nowhere. He melee range to try to CC Vulcan, and now this man is down to the 1v3. A shutdown comes across. Team Liquid almost assuredly getting the Dragon as they've already knocked down 2 turrets, but finally the kill comes through on a Jensen.
No actual gold traded then.
Yeah, with the dual lane leaving in time, there's not enough time for Perks to take down. There we go. The rest of the turret, yeah, I know. Not my finest casting moment, Kobe. I've had my own share of stinkers.
I like those moments. It shows me that you're real, okay?
I am not a robot. I have not yet been replaced by automation and AI, but Sven has to charge away. Turret will not die. A greatly timed ult by Alphari, pushed back, but Santorin flashes in. Oh, to be hooked right into his face. Rooted now as well.
Oh!
Killed. Sven is excited, and that means big damage is afoot. Rocket already down. League of Legends if you're going to go for crit. So good to see that one come in.
Yeah, I definitely know. You love that item. It's such a big DPS increase once you get that sucker stacked up. And it's not hard to stack up either. So definitely agree. Yeah, definitely agree there. Cloud9, though, they have the power, right? Jinx here is ready. Actually, Realm Warp used by Perks are going for the pick.
And they're all 5 here. Jensen flashes over just to see Perks in his face. Root into root into root into death. Zen on a killing spree.
All right, push hard now on the towers.
And they once again own the river as Volibear can come back up. Dragon spawns in 5 seconds. Ward control in this part of the jungle. And Team Liquid are hemmed into the river, but Alphari could go for a flank play. Problem is, there's not that much dive. I'm not sure if Jinx can die to Sylas plus Volibear, depending on how much peel Cloud9 have and how much damage Perks can do in the rest of it. 4,000 health right now. Rend is stacking up, so Blabber's got to go pretty soon. 2,500, Alphari still winning. He's on ward. Sven's going to slow him down. Here comes the pull to the front line. CoreJJ not as easily saved, and now has to run away. Dive in the back line is in, and is it going to be enough damage? They try to knock down Sven, and he's surviving. Finally goes down the Tactical, but that means he has to overextend. And Cloud9, they've still got Perks. Oh, baby, it's a quadra kill for the mid laner, and just like we saw a year and a half ago, Perkz has taken down Team Liquid in a best of 5.
All eyes are on Sven Freak, and they get that kill in the back line.
Someone's gonna mess with him. 3,500 health, pops the shield to reinforce any damage that Jensen put in. Hook over the wall, not gonna be the engagement of Core JJ. No more poke either. I love the forethought as well, because I mean, you had identified it, Kobe, and I agree. It's like, okay, well, TL, you don't have any for Dragon, so what's order number 2? It's like, well,
And all that Cloud9 have to do is cut off those possibilities. Dragon picked up. Baron Vision actually is going to take a while for them to regain. Looks like they're not even bothering clearing out the Scryer orb right there either.
Which
and
is dangerous because
this is it.
Yeah, that's the kind of play. That's the stun, and the controller comes down to have a TP. A double root comes in. Perkz. Does he kill them both? He kills one, and his 1,000 gold shutdown goes to Jensen.
But he got the
greedy
juggler.
recall to not kill the ward sets up TL without a control ward, and none are in inventory. They have no way of denying the vision here. Sweeper is not enough, and here comes the engage. 5,000 on Baron. Good choppers, but Alphari's on the flank, and Blabber's still on the Baron. Here comes the dive. He stuns up Perkz, but he takes so much damage that he's going to drop 1 for 0. And Sven is safe on the backline. This fight is already over. It's 2, it's a 3rd, it's a 4th, and it's time for the 5th. There's the kill, a quadra for Sven of Bud Light Ace, and the TP to mid lane. Fudge going to push down a Nexus, as actually it's the entire squad doing it. It's the Realm Warp. It's time to end the game.
It definitely is. C9 successfully do it. They get flanked by Alphari, but the damage out of Sven and Perkz just melts him. And there's no way there's any comeback there for Team Liquid. C9 improved to 2-1 in the series. Big, big answer for them.
They picked the late game composition, the Jinx and the Rise. Despite all the effort on Perkz, mid lane was a bit of a kingdom. A nice hook, perfectly timed, a stopwatch to buy a few more seconds. An extra ace for good measure, a 9th kill for Sven. And Cloud9 are on match point.
Perkz was also 5 away from with what should be high pressure mid lane. Perkz getting the triple kill on Corki because he still had flash was that's one of those moments where I'm like, flash timers, remember, you gotta
Ooh, Jensen? Oh, this is a little bit of danger. I mean, Tahm Kench is here, but with Ashe slows the dash in. I mean, Jensen's landing phase is so doomed now. He's at 200 health, and he's got a flash. Perkz on the flash chase. It's an early first blood. It's 120 in the game. Meanwhile, Fudge is going down as well. We got kills everywhere. We got a spicy game 4. First blood saves lives.
Oh no,
Oh, he's actually just dead! Early in as well, by the way. 5:30 on the clock right now as this Dragon's going to go down through the region. Obviously quite nice. Certainly going to be helpful, especially for Jensen right now.
I mean, Perkz got the first blood, and I thought this was going to be devastating for mid lane. Nice dodge there with the dash on the Shockwave, baiting that out from Jensen. But I thought this was going to be a bigger gap than it is. Blabber coming down for Core JJ, though.
Could be a target. No dashes yet for Perkz, but Alphari, the flash follow. Is it going to be enough? It's not going to be enough. And Alphari, is he dead to the turret? One auto. Blabber flash Qs. Gets that one in. Nice kill picked up by Cloud9.
You know what that is, Freak? Shockwave wasn't up because he used it earlier. He is also less aggressive, more vulnerable on top side since Alphari doesn't have flash. Blabber knows it.
He's 6 though. He's 6. Sinult's going to land. A lot of health can go to Alphari though, and he's going to pop it right now. Plus 200. And now is it going to be enough for the rest of it though, as Blabber comes back in for another javelin, another shot. And there's just no way out. He never runs backwards. Never has a chance to. End of the kill for Cloud9. And look at this.
He'll be like a teddy bear in lane. He'll be just fine. And I got to say props to Blabber for the repeat gank. And props to Perkz surviving with, what was it, 40 HP?
Nice sidestep by Jensen. At least gets the Q to lead to the side and gets right back out of it. That can be tough to do, but he does it really nicely. Speaking of Jack, got to be happy in this one as Cloud9 leading the series, and 3-1 may just be the kill score, and no longer 3-2. As the kill comes across, nicely done by Santorin, sets it up for the Shockwave. Perkz, without flash, cannot outplay that.
Yep,
that's willing to fight for it. No one on Team Liquid's going to do this battle.
Yeah, Alphari went back topside. Yeah, so you can definitely tell as soon as he heads back up the river and heads topside.
Team Liquid. The third first Herald for Liquid. They finally get the turret out of that play. So finally, some big pressure topside, a 15 CS lead, 4 turret plates and first turret gold. Alphari can now be the man of the game. Let's see if it's going to be enough though, because guess what? Blabber has arrived, and Santorin's going to come back around. 200 HP. Sion ult comes in, big CC, a smite, but Santorin just has to die for his top laner. Why even walk in? Oh, it's a tragedy. And Cloud9 find kill number 4.
Oh, mid lane now.
Okay, Perkz jumping away, but hey, with CoreJJ here, honestly, Vulcan, okay, he's gonna get out thanks to the culling from Perkz doing enough damage to scare him away, but that could have been really dangerous.
Yeah, honestly, if there was for that matchup, now he's level 11 Sion, feels completely fine with Crossfire completed. So he's definitely going to be the biggest tank on the Rift.
Perkz has to flash away because that was going to be a 3v1. He's still going to come on down. Blabber's nearby. Blue Smite slows him down. Tongue Lash going to land. Santorin flashes. Ult's going to slow him down, though, and Perkz is uncatchable. Shockwave not going to land either. And the arrow hits the flashless CoreJJ. He's the death after all, Kobe. You got it right. And now the re-engage looks good, though. A heal keeps Fudge alive. The last rocket kills him. As Get Excited doesn't matter because Tactical is already dead. It's a 2-for-1 fight. Jensen very, very low. A stun from Alphari not going to mean enough. Stun as he dashed the way, though. Ultimately still 2-for-1. The team
Barely get chunked down there with the last auto from Tactical killing him off, but it's still going to be control of the Rift afterwards for Cloud9 since they chunk out everybody's health bars and gain 2 objectives off of that play. There,
Cloud9 are on their way to a 3-1 victory. Again, though, still favor TL scaling. Cloud9 got to get a lot done. Arrow flying across. There's a CoreJJ right here. Tactical, yeah, you're dead. You know what? It's not going to matter. Fudge somehow gains the kill anyway, as I think he just burned it down.
We've hit the point, Freak. Nobody's dying for anyone anymore. They're like, everybody.
We're going to start it up. Sven going to help a little bit, and then get back to the mid lane to not drop any gold or XP. They're comfortable. No one's around to steal. Keep in mind, they've got the wards in the bottom jungle as well to make sure all those avenues.
Well, and that's going to give them control of Baron. If you force Team Liquid through one of these corridors leading up to Baron, they're doomed. Like, you cannot walk through a Sion Braum, especially with an Ashe Arrow looking to pick you off. Team Liquid, this is going to get so incredibly frustrating for them to try and keep vision. If you toggle the vision to Team Liquid's viewpoint right now,
it's dangerous. All right, a pick up onto one. CoreJJ spits out to go back to safety, but Santorin doesn't have the same luxury. Dies right away. The culling pushes back tag.
You always got to keep in mind, Jinx Rocket can steal from 2.5k. And there are plenty of bodies around to it.
Down to 150. That was pretty close. That was
and they found it anyways. All right, the opening is gone for the flank. Alphari's just going to have to flash Stridebreaker in, and maybe Team Liquid could get the godlike Shockwave.
Minute left on Baron's buff right now. Rebel Baron ticking down to 50 is 1 minute also on Cloudsoul. So Cloud9, they can finish going for this one. A nice dive in the back line. Goodbye to Jinx already as CoreJJ was done. And he's going to die as well. Cloudsoul not required. An easy double kill on the duo lane. And this is over. Cloud9 looking at 27 minutes now on to the Nexus turret. The flash Q not going to land on a Jensen. A bit much for Vulcan, but don't worry, he's tanky. Shockwave pulls back. Fudge could be the target. Turrets are on. Stun's going to land. They will